And there they had a shrine to this god that attracted people from all over the world. But beyond worshiping these gods, they also were the center of Asian emperor worship. In fact, they were the first place in Asia that was given permission to build a temple to worship a living leader. Many places build something to revere their leader. But theirs was specifically to worship the emperor. And because of these dynamics, this was a place where Christians were persecuted. Christians easily came into conflict with Rome. For here they were worshipping the emperor and saying, Caesar is Lord. When a Christian will not say Caesar is Lord. Because we recognize that only Jesus Christ is Lord. They were calling Asclepios Savior. And we recognize that only Jesus Christ is Savior. But here in Pergamum, they had a proconsul, the leader of the city, who was granted the right of the sword. Which meant he had the right to execute anyone whenever he wanted. If he heard someone saying something he didn't like, he could order them executed. If someone would not say Caesar is Lord, he could have them executed. And so it was a very difficult place for Christians to live. But in this context, we see this letter written. While the proconsul had the right of the sword, Jesus is introduced as he who has the sharp double-edged sword. At the very beginning of this letter, the evangelist reminds this threatened congregation while the proconsul may have the right of the sword, it is Jesus Christ who has ultimate power over life and death. We can often forget that Jesus is the one who has power over life and death. Especially when we live in a place where everything else is worshipped.